Hi everyone, welcome to another video. Drew here, aka Sticky Wicket, and today we're actually going to be doing a Secrets of Strixhaven draft rather than standard. I just fancied doing a draft today and fancied recording it. Let me know if you enjoy it and if you'd like any other sort of formats or anything like that. But for now, we've opened one of the really cool mythics, Professor Dellian Fel. So it's going to be very difficult not to take that. That's pretty sick. Do like Dellian Fel. There's another good Golgari card in the Scholar. I like both of these 3/3 uncommons, but they're not super premium. The Mockery is a good removal spell. I don't think it'll table. I don't think we're going to get anything really important back for Golgari here, but maybe the lands or the 2/2. But we're definitely taking the Planeswalker. I quite like this Proctor's Gaze. This card's quite strong. Does a bit of fixing. I think though I would like to stick with Golgari if we can, or Witherbloom in this set. There's a 2 cheap removal spell, so Last Gasp, which shrinks things by 3, and Feed Swarm, which just kills anything. In limited, this can be a lot of life, but I think having the first copy of this is really good. It is a sorcery, it does cost life, but just being able to kill anything's really quite good. I'm not super interested in anything else in the pack. I think these 3, the Gaze, the Swarm, and the Gasp are the sort of options. I'll go with the Swarm. The Potion of Troves maybe just after that. Alright, I like Bitter Triumph quite a lot. The rare's really good. This is a fantastic rare. Nothing else is close to the 2 cards in the top left. It's very tempting to take the Conciliator's Duelist, what a name. We could play Orzhov Splash Green for the Planeswalker. It's maybe slightly safer to just take the Bitter Triumph. Yeah, okay. Okay, got a good Golgari removal spell here. Quite like this one. Next best card, I think, is probably Deduce. I really like this card. I think this is one of the better card draw spells because you can pay for it in installments. But we'll take Grapple with Death. Okay. Now it looks like we're definitely in the right lane, so we're getting hooked up. I don't mind most of these green and black cards. We've got another removal spell, Wander Off, and Knockout Maneuver, and they're both fine. But I think I'm going to take one of the creatures. We're a bit light in that department. I think I prefer Infirmary Healer over Banemaker. If we already had a bunch of like fight spells as our removal, I'd want to take the Death Touch guy, but this healer guy's pretty strong. Oh, this is a very late Elite Interceptor. This card's fantastic. This is I think probably the best common in this set. It might be a sign that white's open, but we have seen a lot of green as well. This is maybe the pivot point where we could move into the Silver Quill or Orzhov. I think our green and black cards are just too good. Let's just take this Last Gasp. Okay, 2 good green and black cards here, Send in the Pest and Noxus Newt. I like them both. This might be a Send in the Pest deck, I think. They're very, I think they're fairly similar power levels. Royal Treatment's fine, the white-black land is fine. I would rather have one of the 2-drops. I guess I'll take the Send in the Pest. I think the way that our deck is currently coming together, it looks like we're going to be sort of quite low resource. We don't want the game to go massive and really big, so Send in the Pest kind of helps us play that small game. Nothing here is very good. I don't really want to play any of these, so I guess I'll take the dude in case the random creature increaser, in case we don't get enough. We actually did get the green blue land and both of the green and black 2-drops. So that's quite nice. Let's just have a wee think. think probably the Biomancer. I'll take the land. We got this Proctor's Gaze back. I think this card's great, so I'll take it. And I don't really want any of these, but I guess we end up in Orzhov. We'll play that Ink Mage. The way I like to have my deck laid out when I'm drafting is I like to have everything like the proactive plays on the left, the lands in the middle, and the reactive plays on the right. And I basically just mean proactive as something that we don't need our opponent to have something to do, right? We can just cast all of these cards, whereas the ones on the right, our opponent needs a target for us to use our card effectively. Usually it's creatures and non-creatures, but in this case we do have a Dellian Fel. Oh, we got the Death Touch guy back. That guy's pretty good. So we didn't see any of the Golgari sort of gold payoffs, especially the common ones. So there's the Lumerect, the 2/2 that gains a life whenever it or something else comes in, as well as the 2/3 Pest Mascot that gets bigger whenever you gain life. And they're kind of the key common pieces, so we just want to keep a wee eye out for that. This Pestbrood Sloth is pretty good. I think the best cards in the pack are the Sloth, the Critique, and the Burst Lightning. I think we're in the colours for the Sloth. I wonder if that Elite Interceptor will come back. It probably won't. End the Hunt's a really good removal spell. End of the Hunt. We've got quite a few already. I think this is better than Grapple with Death. Though I haven't looked at the stats. So I guess I'll take this. Because we're not looking super aggressive at the moment. I would like some card draw. There's like a 3 mana draw 2, lose 2 life, I think would be quite good in our deck. We might or might not play this Proctor's Gaze. We probably won't. Okay, we've got a Newt here. I think that might be it. Maybe we should have went into Silver Quill. Alright, I think we take the Newt. Maybe we'll table this white-black land. Or the 2/3 Shopkeep. It's not the worst card, I'd rather not play it, but it is fine. Best card in the pack's probably Pursue the Past, but it's every colour we're not. So we'll just take the Newt. Green-black land, End of the Hunt. And the Lecturer's pretty good, I guess. I haven't really had much chance to play with the Topiary Lecturer yet. We don't have tons of things to do with the mana. So I'm not super keen to take this now. Is our 6th removal spell or the green-black land more important? Our mana isn't too intensive. We have no double pips or anything like that. But I do think sometimes you get to cut a land when you have some duels. So I might be able to play 16 land with Titan's Grave. Not that that's really the argument. I still think it's a better pick there either way. Here, I quite like the Eternal Student. It's not like the most powerful card in the world, but it does give us a bit of grind. Alright. I think we absolutely need to take this Shopkeeper's Bane. Just as a creature that can sort of attack. Which our current pile of creatures are not very good at. Yeah, the Lumerit's Favour's fine if you're like very low to the ground with lots of cheap creatures, but I quite like the Shopkeeper's Bane. Okay, I think we've got another Newt here, or a Barrage, or the Additive Evolution. Worth remembering, we do have a blue-green land, so we can splash blue if we need to, but I don't think Essence Scatters is good enough. I think the Newt is a better card, but we might actually need an effect like Additive Evolution to sort of get over the line. The effect of just getting a counter and Vigilance and something every turn is pretty powerful, so we'll take that. Giant Growth, not ideal. So Tam, I'm pretty sure Tam has absolutely abysmal stats, but Tam might actually be reasonable in our deck if we need some sort of other engine piece in the mid game, and I think it's better than the other options. I will take a cheap combat trick. We might play one. I don't think we will, but we could potentially play this Masterful Flourish. Right, we'll take the 2-drop. Not as good as pack 1, I would say, and we did table the Shopkeep, which I think has to go in our deck. Yeah, I think we maybe would have got slightly more rewarded, certainly in pack 2, by moving into white in pack 1 when we saw either when we saw the Duelist or when we saw the late Elite Interceptor. I'll take the white-black land anyway. See what we get in pack 3. Ooh. I don't mind Leech Collector. I think this card's really quite good. And Old Growth Educator has a nice upside of just being enormous. We're not very good at triggering it though. We're not very good at making it a 6/6. Which I guess is the same argument for Leech Collector, right? We have the Infirmary Healer, the Pest, Offsending the Pest, Shopkeeper's Bane, Dellian Fel. I guess it's not 0 and a Grapple with Death. I think Old Growth Educators... I actually don't know which card's more powerful, so I guess I'm inclined to take the 2-drop. Let's take the 2-drop. Ooh, I don't want any of these. This removal spell just seems terrible to me. We do have 2 Death Touchers, so we might take it. I think this is by far the worst of our removal spells. And we did pass some good removal spells earlier to take the green-black land. But I don't really want to splash any of these cards either. Yeah, pretty ugly pack. Let's just take the Tackle. Right, there's our Pest Mascot. A daily and $1 short. Thinking about how these games are going to play out. We could take... I think the option is basically these 4 green cards. The Evolution, the Mascot, and the Bane. It looks slightly weird to splash a Fractal Mascot, but it's pretty good at ending the game. No, let's take the Evolution. I think it's quite good. Ooh, this green-black, this black rare is fantastic. This is exactly what we're looking for. This card's really, really strong. So it comes in, it makes a 1/1 Pest, and then if we gain life, we get to sort of reanimate things. It's really quite strong. Great. Okay. Okay, another set of decent cards. I've not been a fan of Arnon. They've not been good for me. Eternal Student in a non sort of Mardu deck where you can't discard it. I'm not super keen to play 2, so I'm just going to take this extra Infirmary Healer. This card's great. Okay, Shared Roots is fine, but we're not splashing and we're not super rampy. Glorious Decay is fine. The Sloth's the best card, but we can't cast it. We're playing best of 1, so no sideboards, so I'm not super keen on taking the Decay. Let's just take the blue-green lands in case we find something else. Right. Orisa is fine. I don't think we'll be likely to play her for 2, so don't think she's worth splashing. I'm just going to take the creature with the reanimate, or the Raise Dead attached. Ooh, this Sky Coach is great. I really think this card's fantastic. It's a very, very late Sky Coach, so I'll take and play that. We tabled the Educator. That's good. Maybe we'll table one of these Shopkeeper's Banes. So we passed 2 more of these. And they work really nicely with Additive Evolution. So it'd be good if we table some more of these Shopkeeper's Banes. Oh, we did. Fantastic. Right, our deck's coming together a little bit. Okay, I'll quickly go through, because it's the first draft video, how I build all these decks, and I do it the really painstaking way of I start with all the cards I take everything out, I start with all the cards I absolutely want to play, and then I build up to 40 rather than cutting cards down. I think it's a bit easier. So we're definitely playing these. Let's start with black. We're definitely playing Bitter Triumph, End the Hunt, Feed the Swarm, Last Gasp, Leech Collector, Send in the Pest, Mozio. We're definitely playing the 2 Infirmary Healers, the Biomancer, the Newt, at least 2 Shopkeeper's Banes, the Sloth, both have evolutions, and then I think these 3 green-black cards and the Sky Coach. We're definitely playing the 1/1 Death Touch too, I guess. So that gives us 2 slots or 3 if we think we can play 16 land. Our colour requirements are quite low. We have no double pips, and we have 2 mana sources in the Sky Coach and the Newt, and we're playing best of 1, so I'm tempted to go 16 land. I think cutting 1 forest and playing 8 and 7, which gives us 3 slots. I kind of want to just be slightly more aggro and play the Flourish, the Shopkeeper's Bane, and maybe even the Shopkeep here. These cards kind of go well together. The Shopkeep's designed to go with Pest, really. And I think that looks pretty good. We didn't get the green-black uncommon, sort of commons, so potentially could have been in sort of Silver Quill, but I think we'd navigated the draft okay. We got really paid off in pack 3. Yeah, so let's get into the games. Okay, match 1 with our draft deck. And looks pretty good. I quite like this. Couple 2-drops, a removal spell, one of our many Shopkeeper's Bane. Wouldn't just with the tap forest, okay. I'll play the Newt. I was debating playing the Infirmary Healer because it attacks for more, but now we have 2 2-drops, our next turn might just be 2 2-drop. So I actually think getting this 3 mana card out of our hand is going to play out a little better, so let's do that. We obviously should have attacked first, but not a big deal. Looks like our opponent is on some form of 3-colour deck, which is very common in this draft format. I like being the 2 colours when we can, but multicolour soup is pretty prevalent in Strixhaven. Ooh, Wild Growth Archaic. Yeah, we need to kill that thing. We need to kill that thing right now. Thankfully it dies to Last Gasp. And then we'll play the Biomancer and just attack our opponent. So we're in a good spot. I think if they had a removal spell, they probably would have killed the Shopkeeper's Bane instead of playing their 3/3. So we'll see what's going to happen. Honor Bound Page, okay. So it's a 3/3 first strike. I'm going to kill it. I'm just not sure if I kill it with Grapple with Death or Bitter Triumph. If I kill it with Bitter Triumph, I get to play the healer and attack with the Newt, so I get 1 extra damage in. Or if I kill it with Grapple with Death, I still get to play the healer, but I don't get the 1 damage in. I guess it's probably better to play the sorcery and keep up the instant. This also kills planeswalkers and this kills artifacts, but I don't think either's a enormous deal in this format. So let's just kill this. Attack for 6. And play 2/3. The classic limited formula of being on the play, playing a bunch of creatures and killing your opponent's 1 spell a turn isn't bad. Scolding Administrator. Okay, that card's pretty good. Oh, they're going to stun my Shockkeeper's Bane, that's okay. Ooh, I'm a little short. I don't quite have lethal, so I could Bitter Triumph this. Attack for 4 with the two mana guys. And then pump the Biomancer. That puts our opponent to 2, which I think is good. Good enough. Alright, they concede. Great start. Fantastic. Alright, game 2. Lucy Lady Duffgarden, what a name. And looks good. We are only in gold because the season has just reset. But we will we'll try our best to make it to platinum in this video. Let's keep. Our hand isn't fantastic, but it is fine. Ooh, this card is great. Worth noting that our grapple with death can kill this thing, which might come up. I actually think this card's like better in decks without that many instances and sorceries, which is a bit weird. So like the blue decks don't need it because they have so many card draw spells of their own. But the sort of green-black or red-white decks that don't get really rewarded by playing this Diary of Dreams. Just play the 3 mana thing. Well, maybe we'll see if we can hold our Send in the Pest to get their last card. Do I want to just kill this thing now? No. I guess not. This guy's got Menace, so he can attack, and I will just Send in the Pest now. The word one on this not playing ball with how I want to use all my mana. They have a Great Hall as well, which can turn into a creature, which is actually a very annoying size for us. It'll be a 2/4. Well, I would have got rewarded for killing their thing, actually. That's a very aggro attack. Attack. Because it isn't even... Yeah, because I'm gaining life on attack, I'm getting my bloodletting. It just seems pretty good for me to be racing. Yeah, I'll pay this. Right, we're not in a great spot because they have this diary sitting over there and the Great Hall, but we can potentially eat the Great Hall with the last gasp. Oh no, they've got their own Dellian Fel. Alright. We are mega behind. I think we might be dead. Not looking good.
The right spell turns poison.
Sure. Well, I mean, that is a 5 mana creature we can last gasp, so we'll do it. Okay, let's attack Dellian. I will grapple with death. This Diary of Dreams.
Do not interrupt.
Okay. Smallpox. I guess I should have played the land. Okay. That's pretty cool. I haven't played against Smallpox before.
Never take growth.
We're in a bit of trouble. Oh, are they going for the ultimate?
I can heal
That's cool. I thought they were going to just start drawing cards. Okay. I don't quite know how this is going to play out. They can't target each other. This is I've not had this spot in Strixhaven Limited before. I think I've had Dellian Fel once, but not against one of my opponents. They've plussed again, okay.
I have life essence to spare.
I'm 100% just drawing cards. The most expensive other thing in my deck is Additive Evolution. Which I guess I would still want to play the Strixhaven Skycoach first. So I guess I should Skycoach before I zero with Dellian Fel. It's a nice thing that the artifact is the vehicle isn't a creature on their turn, so they can't just kill it with Dellian. Alright, well, we just draw land. They have something, it looks like. They got priority. Are they gonna -6? Find me something good, please.
Show me what you
I mean that can technically crew the Skycoach, so I will play it. Our Skycoach may not be long for this world, but we'll try. Try the attack. Attack Dellian. Okay, that worked.
pest.
What do they have in their hand? Witherbloom charm. Sure. Could be worse. And Vampiric Tutor, oh no. I guess they're probably playing that because they've got Dellian, right? So I wonder what their second best card is. They must have also just drawn that last turn, right? They would have played it before. Alright, another Planeswalker, okay.
I'd be honored to help.
Make me discard a card? They can also get back... I don't think... They can get back the Thornfist Striker, but that's not that good. Surveil 2, so they like the card on top. This is a very unusual game of Limited. Apart from maybe like War of the Spark Limited. With lots and lots of Planeswalkers. Gain 3 life, okay. Hey, this is a creature.
For a moment.
Let's draw a card.
Your assignment is due.
Gain some life. Does it matter? I guess I'm going to attack Dellian. The fact that they're on 26 means that I don't think I should be attacking them. We do have a bitter Triumph in our deck, which can kill Planeswalkers, which is quite nice too.
Use your words carefully.
I mean, they've also just not played a creature in like 5 turns. And they didn't use their RAL to bring back the Thornfist Striker, which is good for me. Sure. Why did they not kill the Biomancer? Ah, they have a blocker. Okay. Right, if I zero, I can no longer... I sort of have to do something to stop Arnin killing Dellian Fel. I may now actually plus.
I have life essence to spare.
I'll go and attack Dellian, I think. Pass. I think I'll upkeep Surveil with this Titan's Grave. I have access to 11 mana, and that leaves me 6 left over, so I'm quite likely to even be able to double spell. But for now, we're trying to get this Dellian off the board. The RAL only goes up 1 at a time, so it can't ultimate for... not next turn, but at least the turn after. Knockout Maneuver, that is damage, right? Yeah, okay, that's really good. This guy has Death Touch, so wouldn't have done anything if I pumped. Ral goes to Surveil too. I think drawing an additive evolution would be so good for us. They didn't keep. I think they maybe. I think keeping one of those creatures would have been fine, right?
Learn something useful.
Oh well. Let's upkeep Surveil. Like, I guess it's good enough. Alright, Ral, our Dellian Fel's going to die, so let's just draw a card. Right, that's not bad. This at least threatens the Arnon with a blocker that can kill it. Try and kill Dellian. Please don't. No. Right, not entirely unsurprising, but still unfortunate. Here you go. I have a gain 10 life button sitting here if I absolutely need to. Oh, that's really bad. Okay. What does the ultimate here do? Flip 5 coins and then I skip that many turns. That's pretty bad for me. And Dellian can go to 3. Yeah, this is looking like a disaster.
Your assignment is due. I'll be in my office.
Yep. Okay. I guess we need to find our better triumph. Nope, that guy's not good enough this turn. Well, this game's been pretty cool. We will, if the ultimate Ral, I do want to see how many turns I skip. I will not concede, I'll let them do it. I haven't seen the animation either. Oh, they want to keep Ral alive. Okay, that's good for us. Gives us some time. Grave Researcher, that's pretty good.
The right spell?
Oh, we should upkeep stop. Right. Not quite sure what we want to draw here. Probably just better triumph to start. Yeah, I think we're a bit dead. Cool game though. 2, 3. So we've only got one land left in our deck, which is good to know. Right. Oh, cool. It lines all 5 up in a row. I miss my next 3 turns. It looks like they just have lethal. Good game opponent. They can do it whichever way they want. They could probably deal me about 60 damage. Alright. Lost that one. 1-1. Okay, let's turn it around. Hopefully this opponent won't have 2 planeswalkers. Oh, we've got our one. How lucky are we? That looks fine. Got our 4th mana, got something to do. Turns 2, 3, and 4. Looks like we're against a Mardu deck. Or one of the sort of multicolour piles. Page Loose Leaf. I will just kill that, I think. It's a little defensive, but seems okay. Let's just play our Shopkeeper's Bane. It's just more mana efficient than playing the Newt. Okay, that's pretty good for me. That's a very aggressive erode. Is our hand just full of removal spells? I mean, this one hits Planeswalkers too, so... Right, I think anything we play is going to die, so I'm actually going to play Dellian Fel over Additive Evolution, even though it's less mana efficient. This one's harder for them to kill. Not impossible, but more difficult. I can't quite remember if the 5 mana red spell, Heated Argument, can hit Planeswalkers or not. Okay, so We could minus Dellian Fel and then it dies to like an Impractical Joke or a Burst Lightning or a Tome Blast. We could just feed the Swarm this Pigment Wrangler. That sounds pretty nice. We could actually play all of our 2s. Yeah, okay, how about we go plus, we go feed the Swarm. No, I'm actually going to play the Sloth. I changed my mind. I'd rather get the clunky spells out of my hand. It's going to be quite easy to play a double spell turn with these 2-drops in hand. Whereas if I play all the 2-drops, then I'm going to be playing 1 4 or 5 or 6 mana spell for the next few turns. Right. We're almost certainly going to minus on this Colossus, right? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Before we give them any extra information, we'll make them use the Die's ability on the Colossus. Dellian Fel now does die to... Now does die to Burst Lightning kicked, but it's not too bad because we're going to have a decent board position other than that. So even if they spend their whole turn killing Dellian Fel, we're just miles ahead on board. Right, sweet. We got very lucky that they chose to aggressively use that Erode. The game would have been very different otherwise. On the draw for this one, our hand is pretty strong. I quite like this. Opponent has a very good start with a 1-2. Scheming Silver Tongue, right, we will be end the hunting that. And then I think we probably play Moseo first, because it's better at protecting our Dellian Fel. This card is also really good with Dellian Fel, just sort of +3ing, but okay, it dies. It's fine. So I can play Dellian, if assuming they just don't play another creature. I can play Dellian on the Leech Collector and just have my Dellian live because it's going to go down to 2, not 1. Ah, okay, that stops that plan. If I go Dellian plus, Dellian goes to 7. They can attack Dellian for 4. Let's say I block the Leech Collector, Dellian goes to 5. I -3 on the Collector, it goes down to 2. Yeah, not great. I could just go Dellian 0. Like maybe get 2 cards and 2 or 3 attack steps out of it. That seems pretty nice. Cool. And we might, especially if we draw a couple of creatures, we might be able to give them really bad attacks next turn. Sure, that works. They're attacking Dellian with everything. Dellian goes to 1. So if I plus to 3 and I play 2 blockers, it's really hard for them to kill Dellian again. So how about we do that? I just go 2-3. I don't really want to use my Grapple with Death yet, because it's the only removal spell I've got. So how about we just play these? They actually need 3 removal spells or something else to kill Dellian now. And these bodies line up really well. Okay, 4-3 Flying Vigilance. Okay, this is really good for us. Let's draw a card. I wouldn't mind a creature. We drew Send in the Pest. That is effectively a creature. Let's do this first. What are they going to discard? 4 of Necroscout. Okay, their last card must be really good. Let's just feed the Swarm this 4-3. We'll lose 3 life. Do I want to gain 1 life here? I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm a bit worried about their last card. I'm assuming it's fantastic if they discarded this Necroscribe. Alright, Stirring Onoromancer. It was probably this one. The rest of them get melted. So they didn't take a mascot or a snub. That's not a lot of information. I think I'll draw a card. Ooh, that one's pretty nice. So if we get to go Grapple with Death, the Old Growth Educator becomes a 6/6. It is the last removal spell I have. So I guess I have Dellian sitting there. Okay, so let's just kill this guy. I could also have attacked. It might have been slightly better. Or used Stream of Life. But we're basically getting twice as many cards as them every turn. So I don't mind just trading fairly aggressively. Okay. Yeah, this looks like a really nice turn. So I think this is a good time to go plus. Play a Sloth, play a Sky Coach. I guess I kind of forgot the troll had reach. If I send this in and they triple block it, that's absolutely amazing for me. So let's just do that. Nope, they just take 6. Okay. I have no cards in hand, so they just get a 1/1. Okay, Bitter Triumph's good. I think it's now time to start killing things. Kill the 3/3. Let's crew with one of these healers. And we'll go to attacks. And I think send these 3 guys. We could also send the Infirmary healer if we wanted to. Yeah, the only way they can kill it is if they put the 2/2 in front. Or triple block. Which would actually be okay. I mean, this is looking pretty good. I think I'm under no pressure to cast this Bitter Triumph, so I won't. I'll kill the Administrator. I guess I'll just gain... I have 8 lands, so I can gain 5 life and still hold up Bitter Triumph. Right. I guess you need like a moment of reckoning, and even then the game's probably quite close. Draw a card.
Some lessons are painful.
I think I'm just going to crew my Sky Coach and kill the Interceptor. Because now 1 removal spell isn't enough. Yeah, okay. Deal. Planeswalkers Unlimited are kind of broken. Right. Quite enjoying playing this deck. Okay, we only have black mana. We don't have a forest, but I am going to keep this. I think it's a pretty easy keep because we have the 1-drop, 2-drop, and even a 3-drop we can play with just swamps, and the 3-drop goes to find a forest. Some people would be... I know there's like a common line of thinking that says this hand's much better on the draw because we get another look at sort of 3rd land, but I would definitely keep this hand on the play as well. Yeah, we do a forest. Grand. Let's attack. Yeah, I may as well play the forest. I guess I'll play Newt. Cool. Additive Evolution's great. I really want to get these into play. So I'm just going to attack for 2, play the Sky Coach and get my 2nd forest. If they don't kill the Newt, we get to put one of these evolutions into play, and it's pretty good on turn 4. I'm not quite sure what's going on with their opponent's deck. They're also green-black. They just didn't have the last. Did not have the last sort of forest. Can't talk. Very difficult. I'm going to attack with the Sky Coach. I think I'm going to put the plus counter... I don't think they've got an instant speed removal. I think they would have used it. So I'm going to put the plus counter on the artifact, the vehicle, even. Like, they definitely would have killed something already, right, with their 3 swamps. So maybe their hands just all grapple with the pasts. So it's better to put the counter on the thing that can't be killed by sorcery speed removal. Though this can actually be killed by grapple with the past. So maybe that's a faulty line of thinking. It can also be killed by vicious rivalry. Okay. Well, that did happen. I will try and save my Send in the Pests until they've got one card if I can. So we'll just play our 2/2 drops. Put the counter on the less valuable creature, which I think is the Infirmary Healer here. They're on 9. Tragedy Feaster. Oh, that's a big boy. It's going to have to sacrifice a permanent though, right? Unless they gain life somehow. And Last Gasp the Collector, okay. Right. Let's just play Shopkeeper's Bane. I think I can still hold the Pest. Counter on the Bane, because then next turn it can attack through the Feaster. Because they sacked a land, they're also less likely to be able to empty their hand, so my Send in the Pest should still snag something. I don't think I'll double block if they attack. Okay, so I think we go Additive Evolution, attack. Just work. Our guys get Vigilance, so I can just give them both Vigilance. Yeah, okay, sick. Nice. Popping off. They had a slow start, they wrathed us, but like half the time wraths aren't that good and limited anyway because your opponent gets the first chance to play to the board after. So they wrathed us and then we just played a bunch of stuff. Nice. Alright. Let's win a few more. Ooh, unlike the last hand with only swamps, this one's pretty bad, so let's ship this. I just didn't have a plan. This one does. I guess we ditch the Newt. The only cards we need double green for are Additive Evolution, which are 5 drops. So I think, not playing this Newt on turn 5 is slightly embarrassing. So I'd rather keep the green card that isn't embarrassing on turn 5. Elite Interceptor, okay. Forest. I'm going to Send in the Pests straight away. It's going to enable our Shopkeep to attack on turn 4 if we need to. And like sort of disincentivize them from racing a little bit. Although the card that this is getting probably doesn't matter. Discard a Glyph Mage, okay. That's not a bad trade then. Opponent making a sensible play, typically you should always... Typically it's better to discard spells rather than lands. Right, just giving their guy Vigilance effectively. Quite nice. I'm going to play Shopkeeper's Bane, I think, first, and then pass. I think it's pretty close which one of these I play first. I think if they'd played a 2/2 creature, for example, I would have played the Shopkeep, but against this board, I think the Shopkeeper's Banes lets us maybe turn into the aggro. Right, Spirit Call Enthusiast. That guy's pretty good. I think I'd be fine with this trade. Yeah, I'd be fine with that trade. They don't take the trade, okay. It's a little scary. I wonder what tokens they have. There's quite a few good token makers. So the Glyph Mage is playable. The Antiquities on the loose is quite good. In red you get Goblin Glass, right? Because the treasure tokens count too. I quite like this card. Yeah, I do tend to think of it more of a lore hold or Boros card because they also have like Living History and Group Project. But I guess you could play some of those cards in non-lore hold colors too. Okay, there is a Glyph Mage. So this is, worth remembering, this is a sorcery to give up to 2 creatures +2/+2. It's just very good at enabling attacks though, and repartee. I will block, I think. No attacks, okay. I would 100% block the Enthusiast with the Shopkeeper and the 1/1. So if I attack with the Shopkeeper's Bane, they probably just trade with the Glyph Mage. And then they would take 4 off the Shopkeep. The problem is I'm behind on cards and I'm behind on board. If I trade everything off, I don't know if that's actually going to work out well for me. I'm not quite sure what options I have, but I don't think it would work out well for me if I trade everything off. I guess the problem is if I wait until their turn, this scroll boost is going to mean my blocks are terrible, so I may as well try and trade on my turn if I absolutely have to. Right, they just blocked the Shopkeeper's Bane and they took 4 off the Shopkeep. I do have a couple more ways to gain life, so I'll hopefully get a good attack with the Shopkeep next turn too. Yeah, I think if the game turns into a race, that might work out well for me because of the incidental life gain I have, but I think if the game gets grindy and we trade lots of cards off, it's going to work out well for them. Guess the exception is if I just draw Professor Dellian Fel, which would be really nice. Okay, so they cast a scroll boost, they make a 5/5 and a 3/3 flyer. Fine, I guess. Alright, I'll take 8. That's not too bad. Oh, and they have Group Project, so their Spirit Call Enthusiast is going to be prepared until the end of time. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so if they have... I guess if they have a way to make 3 creatures, so something like a hop to it, they can maybe do this twice next turn, but they're going to be very bottlenecked on mana. So I don't think I'm worried about a lethal attack. I think I just gain 5 and attack with the Shopkeep. I think that seems better than surveilling with the Titan's Grave. If they want to double block, that's okay with us. It's not ideal. I'd rather take the damage, but it's not the end of the world. The double block also makes it more difficult for them to flashback Group Project, so I think they're incentivized to take the damage. No, okay. Alright. Cool. Another Elite Interceptor. Our opponent's deck is really quite good. Looks great. I don't think I want to upkeep Surveil. Unlike the last game, we don't have enough mana left over that we can use whatever we draw. So I think I'd rather just blind draw now, and then if I get the chance I'll Surveil. Probably later on. Right. Cost of Brilliance, that's fine. Yeah, we're falling quite far behind. I think we would need something like our Dellian Fel basically right now, and it's probably still not good enough. So I would rather lose quicker, opponent, please. Alright, they are just going to attack. Okay. I think this pest... I guess if I kill the Elite Interceptor, I hit for 3, we can maybe turn the game into a race. Okay. Like, this pest is worth the 5 life. That's a good trade to block there, but I don't think I win that game, so let's kill this. Hit for 3. Hopefully they get a little defensive. And then we try and just chain good draw steps. Yeah, they basically played 4 or 5 2-for-1s. Not hard 2-for-1s, but things like the Interceptor that comes with a card, the Glyph Mage that comes with a token. the draw 2, the project that flashes back. And we haven't had any of that card advantage. We don't have much in our deck. So it's not unusual. It's not a surprise. It just feels like we're getting buried. Is that another Elite Interceptor? Oh, their deck is cracked. I'm so jealous. Okay, they go to attacks. Oh, right, well, it's fine. Take 5. Okay, I'll take 5. They're gonna untap their dude. Do they flashback group project? Ooh, and a Scorn Mage. Yeah, that's really good. They do, they get a 2-2. It's fine. So I think I'm gonna die unless I draw something really good. I don't think Ral's enough. Alright. No point upkeep surveilling, let's just take our draw step. That is almost certainly not good enough, right? 5, 6, 7. I take exactly 7 when if I block. So say I block the 3-3 and I block the 2-2. Because this other 3-3 has menace. I take exactly 7. Let's just hope they block my 2-3 with the Infirmary Healer. With the Spirit Call Enthusiast. Oh, it still doesn't work, actually. Oh well. I thought the life I gained was going to be enough if they block, but it's not. Alright, they win. Well done, opponent. Very good deck. Need a few in a row now to get to that 7 wins. Okay, I get to go first. I've got Dellian Fel. I'm missing some lands, but pretty good hand. Couple of removal spells, a 2-drop. Some high end, just to draw lands. Well, there's one. Stone Docent. Okay. I think they probably take the trade there. Do I want to kill this? Pretty close. Probably not. Let's just gain a life. The way my hand looks, I don't think I'm going to be. I don't think there's going to be a turn where I'm going to be able to just gain like 6 life off this. So we'll just use it while we can. We're also bottlenecked on black mana, so I do think I need to cast a black spell every turn if I can. Guess we block with a 2-3. Just so if they play something like a random 3-3, then the 1-1 does a better job of protecting Dellian Fel. Alright. They surveil 1. Give me a land. Come on. Hey, we draw land. I'm aware this might die to like a Burst Lightning or whatever, a Tomb Blast, but I think we just kill this Historian. Basically, they could have, because they get to remove the Docent from the graveyard anyway, it was quite likely that Dellian Fel would die to some damage-based card anyway. Right, let's draw a card. I kind of want to play Additive Evolution. It gives me, I can make the 3-3 or 4-4 and have a 1-1 Death Touch. The problem is double removal spell means that they can kill Dellian Fel and I have nothing. Is that worth the risk? It's quite hard for them to have double removal spells that interact effectively with triple white 1 mountain though. They would need something like Repel Calamity. And I think if they had Impractical Joker, Burst Lightning or Tome Blast, they would have used it already. So I actually think this is relatively safe. Right. It could end badly, but getting this evolution down is really good, and it's just really nice getting these 5 mana spells out of our hand. Unless they have some way to give this flying or trample or something, but we'll see. Ancestral Anger would be interesting, actually. Okay, that one's good. That was really good. We might just be in the lose to Elite Interceptors bracket, because we started with a few wins. Alright, we just got our turn, that's great. Now I'm definitely going to just kill this in plus. I don't know what they could have held up. It's a bit odd. This has Ward 2, so it's going to take my whole turn. How about we start here before we use Dellian Fel? It does have Ward 2, right? Yeah, Ward 2, so I've got enough mana. I'll pay Ward. It's a bit unusual, like they didn't use the Stone Docent, they didn't cast Rejoinder. It just gains 3 life. I guess we could have done this after combat, but...
Never.
They could have a Jani's response. So I guess if we think they have a Jani's response, I can just attack with the 2/2. Ah, and Subtle Mockery, okay. Okay. Alright, no attacks. They do have a Jani's response. Alright. Okay, land is good. Let's just go plus again. I'm going to play the Sloth. I'm actually just going to feed the Swarm this because it cuts them off from a card as well. Make my Sloth a 5/5. It's like a really nice spot we're in now. Oh, Scrollsmith is great, actually. Card's really strong. I like this card a lot. And they just brought back a Jani's response. That's fine. Great draw. Really good draw. Let's draw a card and lose life. We drew another creature. Fantastic. I'm actually going to Last Grasp this now. If they have a card that saves it, I might want to put my counter in a different place. They don't. I'm going to put the counter on the Sloth so it gets Vigilance, so they can't Jani's response it now. I was going to put the counter on the Newt, and then I realised I could attack if I put it on the Sloth, so it was an easy sell. They're just not casting the response at all. Okay. It's fine. So that response is now gone for good. Did we just kill the flyer? How about we offer to trade first? So we do something like this. Looks fine to me. They take 6. It's just -3 on this 2/2. And play Shopkeep. Yeah, this Planeswalker is completely absurd. Right, sweet. Right, we had to update the client, but we're back. Let's win some more games. This hand looks really pretty good. This hand is so much better on the play. This hand would probably not actually be very good on the draw, but on the play, fantastic. The Shopkeeper's Bane wears the counters off the Additive Evolution really well. Okay, I could double spell, like hold up Better Triumph, but that seems slightly wild. Let's just pass. They have double green, no third colour yet, or second colour. Okay, Topiary Lecturer. Right, now I think we want to end the hunt. Do I want to kill this 2-3? I don't think so. I think we can wait. The additive evolutions are going to make the body here slightly irrelevant. So as long as we draw a land in the next 2 or 3 turns, we can just hold on. That guy's pretty big. Alright. I will kill the sloth. They're gonna get some 1/1s. Give me a land? Hey, you draw land. Right. So if we make the Shopkeeper's Bane a 5/3, they could double block. I think that's still fine for us. We get to kill both, they take 1 trample, and then we're in quite a good spot on board. Got another evolution to follow up. 4/5, okay. I'll just play the second evolution. I could put 2 counters on this 3/3 and trade it with the concoctor. I think that seems okay. Sure. We're not at risk of running out of creatures, so I don't think I need to wait to make one guy enormous. I think I'm just happy to keep trading up, and then the last thing I have standing will be nice. So killing this will draw them a card. Do I want to do it anyway? I kind of want to do it anyway. I guess, okay, so thinking about it, they have double blue-red. What if they have some silly bomb? What if they have a silly raid or mythic? I will feel pretty bad about killing this in that spot, so let's just play Shopkeeper's Bane. I will, I guess, just put the 2 counters here. I guess I'll not attack this turn though. I maybe could have attacked with the Newt. Actually, that might have been slightly better. Because I think trading the Newt for the Concoctor would have been good. Guess I should have killed it. Right. Kill it now. This is so bad. Counters, right, 1 here and 1 here. Yeah, they just take it. These, I absolutely detest these Paradigms Unlimited. They're like slightly fun to play with, and to be fair, the blue one isn't overpowered or anything. It's just miserable. Like, how am I ever going to win the game now? I guess I need to draw an instant speed removal spell. It's just not fun. Ah! I guess we draw a Terminate, right? Did I save this guy? Don't think it matters, right? No, they can kill that guy. It's fine. I guess the way I have to win is make my Shopkeeper's Bane massive, draw an instant speed removal, and kill their guy after blocks, so I can get through with trample. Don't know if that's a good plan that's going to work, but it is a plan. The other option is just attacking now and getting like a 2-for-1 with my Flourish. So I put a counter on each, they both get Vigilance. Can they kill them both? They almost certainly can kill both, right? They put the 5/6 and the 1/1 on my 6/6, and then the 4/5 on my 5/3, and I can only save 1. But then they have no creatures left to Symposium? Alright. Yeah, I don't think I could be too aggro. Be too And I guess if they leave one through, then Masterful Flourish can kill them. I don't think I can play around anything. Double block there is very smart. Single block. Okay. Keep the pressure up. They're going to make their fourth coffee of this 4/5. If they just draw another creature, I'm so cooked. Don't kill my guy, please. Come on. Interesting one to kill. Okay. Oh, that guy has vigilance anyway, that's fine. Alright, I'll surveil. Give me something good. Come on. I really wish I'd killed the very first copy of this several turns ago. Come on, opponent. I thought we were in their end step. We're in their main phase. I must press the wrong click. Oh well. Don't think it matters. Okay, Swamp. Does this get better for us if we wait? So my guy's going to become an 8/6. Yeah, I guess I just like don't attack. Alright. Cannot believe we're losing to this. It's so frustrating. And I'm dead. Right, well played everyone. Good game. Frustrating way to end the draft. Right, that'll be it. 5-3. Could have done a little bit better actually. I think this could have been a 6 or 7 win deck, but we'll take it. Do let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed the draft content, something a little bit different. Yeah, we'll maybe do 1 or 2 more, but we'll probably stick with the standard for at least 1 or 2 videos a week. And thanks for watching, everyone. Take care.